So much, and thank you for covering for me while I scooch over this other studio. So maybe you're back in a couple of hours if there's any left, right?
Hope so. Happy early birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's right. I'm going to celebrate by making some ice cream for me.
Yum.
Yum, right? This is my final item in my 3-hour host pick, and yes, it's my birthday on Thursday. And to celebrate that, I wanted to have one of my favorite items I've ever bought here at HSN, but I want to give you 2 of them, and I also want to give you a bonus. These are ice cream makers. So what you're getting is you're getting 2 of them, and you're also getting these little pint containers to go in the fridge. I have all the colors for you: pistachio white, black white. I've got the lavender and sprinkles. I've got white and red, and this is aqua sprinkles. And then we're gonna be, here's the other thing that comes with this is 16 recipes. So here's Chef Shahir Massoud, who is here. Thank you so much for coming. I was so excited. I honestly thought you were on Skype. I'm so happy to see you.
I'm gonna give you ice cream for real life.
I love it. I love it.
Look at this.
This is why I love this. And you gave me a couple tips. Remember, we did a show together, and I bought it, and I gave them. Actually, I gave some to my daughter for Christmas last year. I love ice cream. 'Tis the season. I have ice cream all year round.
Perfect
that looks
ice cream.
so good.
And here's the thing, Helen.
Is that
Here,
for me?
have a little taster.
Yeah.
Perfect ice cream is only milk, cream, sugar, vanilla away. That's it. And I think a lot of us out there have never made ice cream. Look at how smooth and perfect this is. And whether you're doing ice cream, gelato, sorbet, frozen yogurt, and yes, I give you the recipes for all of the above, if you can mix milk, cream, sugar, vanilla together, you will get this smooth, luscious, perfect ice cream. It's not freezer burnt. It's not rock hard. It is the perfect ice cream. And the thing is, when you make it at home, you are in control of the sugar, the fat, the lactose, the flavors. I'm gonna show you what I mean. If you go less cream, more milk, you got gelato. If you add some Greek yogurt, you can make a frozen yogurt. If I take my favorite frozen fruit like mango, pineapple, blueberry, puree it up and churn it, you've got a sorbet to die for, and it's all in those recipes that you get.
Yeah, and I made the mango sorbet, and it was so delicious. My daughter's favorite is mango sorbet.
Yeah.
You go to a fancy restaurant, it's gonna be $8 for 1 little cup of mango sorbet. That is, what flavor is that?
Cherry chocolate gelato. So remember how I told you, if you go less cream, more milk, you got less fat, now you've got a gelato. And you control also the consistency.
Is that what gelato is? I
This
actually
is
didn't even know that.
Totally.
It's less cream,
less
more
cream,
milk.
more milk is gelato.
Okay.
So actually it's less fat. You can go all milk, you can use almond milk, soy milk. You are in control, Helen, of the sugar, the fat, the lactose, the flavors, all of the above. You could use a sweetener. Here, you gotta try this gelato.
I gotta try this.
Cherry chocolate. Yeah, you got a hard job tonight.
I wonder if we have the recipe book out here, because
the recipe book.
It's 16 recipes that come with it, but it also gave me an idea of like how I could make my own recipes. By the time reading all of them, it was so simple.
Once you get the base down of milk, vanilla, cream, sugar, you can add your favorite cereal, your favorite jam, your favorite nut, candy bar, crush it up, sprinkles. I'll show you a chocolate drizzle in a second. You can go nuts with all the different flavors.
I like going nuts.
And I know you do. And if you've never made ice cream, I really think it's empowering to see if you can mix those 4 ingredients together, you can do it. Another thing I came up with, and that's the best part of being the in-house brand, after making all those recipes, I said, I need a place to put the ice cream.
Yes.
So we came up with the pint container.
Yes.
You get 2 pint containers and even an area to put a label with your flavor name. You can put the date. You can name it after your the kids or the grandkids who name the flavor. It's really fun. And check this out, a USB-powered scoop as well.
I'm going to start making my own sundaes.
You just get in there.
You keep
early
talking.
birthday party. Look at my heated ice cream scoop, so I don't have to wrestle with the ice cream right out of the freezer. We've thought of everything. Look at that.
Look at this. Oh, the vanilla is so good. This is so good. I definitely, I love the, I love the little.
I got your sorbet. Look at this.
Look at this. I love the little candies you can put. And let me just say, when you go to those stores that do these custom ice cream, you know how much money it costs to have like add-ons and to do different flavors. My favorite flavor is peanut butter. Yeah. That's my favorite flavor of ice cream.
Throw it in that base, you've got peanut butter ice cream.
It's so easy to make at home.
Even if you buy a pint of ice cream at the grocery store, it's now $6, $7. You're getting 2 ice cream makers for how much? And you do the math and say,
$36.
You know what I mean?
I should be working, but I'm just eating ice cream.
Just eat. Here's the mango sorbet, Helen, your favorite.
Which one is the most limited, Rocky? You told me one of them is only 200 of a...
Stunning.
Okay, pistachio and white. There's only 200 orders of these left. Have you had these on air yet?
Earlier once today, so that's why I think
Once
those
today,
fun
that's why,
colors are
okay,
going.
I was gonna say, that's why I was like, how are these already limited? I have 200 orders left of pistachio and white. So they're individually boxed. So you could keep both of them, or you can keep one and give one away. I would keep all of them because you can make different flavors at home.
And I mean, if it's 18 bucks each, and you think about a pint of ice cream being $6 or $7, it pays for itself in a couple batches, which is amazing. I showed you that mango sorbet that Helen and I'm glad you made this, and you get the recipes. With the sorbet that you store by, oftentimes it's rock hard and icy. Look at how smooth this is. This is just mango, a little bit of water. You could add sweetener, you could add sugar, maybe some lime zest, and you churn it into the most stunning sorbet and do it with pineapple, blueberry, strawberry. You keep eating.
I mean,
don't worry.
It's so good. I love ice cream, and by the way,
my favorite. Oh, this
ice
is my
cream
favorite.
I think is good for you. I believe it is good for you. What is that, pistachio?
This now is my favorite, the pistachio gelato. So again, I've gone less cream, a little more milk. Look at the chunk of pistachio in there and the smooth, rich texture that you get. This is the key when you churn ice cream fresh. And by the way, Helen, this takes 20 to 25 minutes. That's it. And look at the perfect ice cream you're gonna get. You control the fat, the sugar, the lactose, the flavors. Make a frozen yogurt, make a sorbet. You get all the recipes, and I'm telling you, if you can mix cream, milk, vanilla, and sugar together, you can do this. Helen, keep eating.
I know, I'm looking for the recipe because I want to read. Oh, thank you. Thank you for bringing that for me because, you know, I'm obsessed with the recipes.
Yeah.
Yes, there's vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. And by the way, the chocolate that you made the last time we did this was one of the best chocolate ice creams I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
Peanut butter ice cream, brown sugar and cinnamon ice cream, marshmallow ice cream, chocolate hazelnut ice cream, maple ice cream, green tea ice cream. All right.
Love that with matching green tea powder.
I love green tea ice cream. Love it, love it, love it. Pistachio, vanilla custard. What is vanilla custard?
So
What is the difference?
custard-based ice cream has some eggs in it.
Oh,
so if you
I
want
love that.
custard style, you could put some egg yolks in your ice cream base, and you could go that way. If you want to go plain, milk, cream, vanilla, sugar.
But there's also frozen yogurt recipes.
And you got frozen yogurts.
So you can make frozen yogurt in this.
Totally. If you put some yogurt in your base, you now got frozen yogurt. Again, less cream, more milk, you've got gelato. Your favorite frozen fruit, pureed up, churn it, you've got a sorbet. As it churns, you can also drizzle in your favorite chocolate syrups and mix-ins like the sprinkles and the cereals and the candies. Think about how much fun this is. Now, you mentioned it's your birthday coming up. Happy birthday, of course, to you, Helen. And I got to tell you.
I'll be 25.
Of course you will. Yeah, you were 25 last year, too. I appreciate that. But look, when my son turned just 5, we lined up 4 or 5 of these, and that was the birthday party. And imagine all the kids, well, they added their own mix-ins and flavors, and then they got to name their own pint of ice cream and take it home, even though they never made it home. They ended up eating it all. It's still a cool idea. So if you've got a kid's or grandkid's birthday party coming up, this is the way to do it.
I have to stop eating. It's so good.
Oh, look at the chocolate.
Oh my gosh. Is that your honestly, it was the best chocolate ice cream I ever had.
At how smooth it is. This is the texture of homemade ice cream.
Homemade ice cream, there's nothing like it.
So when you churn it fresh, it's actually whipping air into your ice cream. Look how smooth this is. This isn't like the rock hard store-bought stuff. And also, by the way, the store-bought stuff, read the back label. It's full of thickeners, corn syrups, all sorts of preservatives. This is 4 or 5 ingredients. Remember that base? Cream, milk, vanilla, sugar. I add cocoa powder to it. I've got the most stunning chocolate ice cream. And then as it was churning, I swirled in the chocolate and the sprinkles.
And if you're thank you. If you're a cookie baker, you can make chocolate chip cookies, make your homemade vanilla ice cream, and make your own ice cream sandwiches, which is something that I love is ice cream sandwiches.
I've made a tiramisu ice cream before. I put some mascarpone in my mix, some cinnamon, some espresso. Now look at this. Dulce de leche. Are you kidding me? Now this is full-blown ice cream. So I can control the fat, the sugar, the lactose, the flavors. I went to my baking aisle and just got that can of dulce de leche, threw it into my mix. Look, you could put a little sea salt on here.
I'm sorry, that
chocolate's banging.
I feel like there's like magic in
amazing.
there, but you're like, nope, it's just very simple.
It's just that base.
What is
milk,
dulce
cream,
de
vanilla,
leche? I don't even know what that is.
Dulce de leche is basically sweetened condensed milk that's been cooked down into like a caramel. So you're gonna get hints of caramel in here. You'll find it in a can in the baking aisle. Think of all the stuff you can add to your base.
Good.
Isn't that, like, it's a subtle caramel.
Oh,
if you put a little sea salt on that, are you kidding me?
That's so good.
Right?
I feel like this last product is just for me. All right. Really.
It's host pick.
It's host pick. I know. So for $36, you're getting 2 ice cream makers.
Yep.
They're individually boxed, and you're also getting 2 of these pint containers. When I bought them,
Yeah.
it did not come with the pint containers, by the way.
And that's the great part about Kitchen
really
HQ.
good.
I can actually come up with the idea,
Right.
and we make it. So I think it's super cool to have the pint container that
I do
looks
too.
like their traditional pint you would get in the grocery store. Difference being, this pint, you made the flavor, you named it, you don't have preservatives, and you're not paying $6, $7 per pint. When you really break down the cost of
Yeah.
milk, cream, sugar, it's
Oh.
a fraction of that.
Let me do the colors one more time because I know we only have 3 minutes left. These are flying out the door. Pistachio and white are getting very limited. We have just maybe 150 left. I've got white and black. Remember, you're getting 2 of them, and then you're getting 2 of the empty pints. And there you see that little square where you can write in the flavor. This is lilac and sprinkles. It has little sprinkles on it, white and red. And this is aqua in sprinkles. Actually, that's my favorite. And it comes with a little container in aqua. And it has like where you write your, peanut butter or whatever flavor you want. And you can write vanilla or, again, make whatever flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got like fresh blackberries in your backyard, you can make
Puree 'em up.
blackberry, right?
Totally.
Puree them up and make fresh,
And
delicious.
in my experience, the best part of naming the ice cream is actually naming it after Helen's Peanut Butter Crunch. Like, that's the fun
Right,
part.
yes,
My daughter
exactly.
Catherine insists on Catherine's Raspberry Crunch. That's the difference of making your ice cream versus just going to the store.
Right.
It's less memorable just going to the store.
And
Now,
honestly, sometimes ice cream, it tastes like the cardboard
Look at
that
that.
it's been sitting in.
Totally.
For hours and hours. What flavor is that?
Now, this is a raspberry sorbet. Remember I showed you the mango. Take your favorite frozen fruit. Could be raspberry, blueberry, pineapple. Add a little water, add a little sugar, or how about some sweetener? I know Guy likes to use his sweetener to cut back on the sugar. You can do that. Now you just churn it.
Is that
And
Guy's
look,
secret?